Oh no, you just got your first angry customer message. Things were going so well, orders were rolling in, and now this. If the idea of handling returns makes your chest tighten, you're not alone. Returns are one of the most annoying, nerve-wracking parts of running a print-on-demand store. But they don't have to be. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to handle returns using Printify, even if you're a total beginner. You'll learn what you're responsible for, how to set expectations with your customers, and how to protect your business from bad reviews or unnecessary refunds. Because yes, you will get a Karen. But when you've got a return system that actually works, it doesn't throw you off. It makes you look like a pro. Returns aren't just annoying admin work. They're moments of truth for your brand. When a customer reaches out with a problem, they're not just asking for a refund. They're deciding whether they'll ever buy from you again. They're deciding whether they'll tell their friends you're legit or leave a 1-star review and move on. But this isn't just a chance for things to go wrong. It's also a massive opportunity for things to go right. Some of your best 5-star reviews won't come from perfect orders. They'll come from how you handle the imperfect ones. And here's just a fact of being a business owner. You will get returns. Wrong sizes, damaged items, packages that vanish into the abyss. But when you've got a system, those moments stop being stressful. You don't panic, you don't waste 30 minutes Googling, you just handle it, like a pro. In the next few minutes, I'm gonna show you how to take the guesswork out of returns, what Printify covers, what you're responsible for, and the smart moves that make your life 10 times easier. Here's what you need to know about how Printify handles returns, aka the bare minimum you as a seller should also be offering. Printify is a print-on-demand service, meaning everything is made to order. Because of that, returns or exchanges aren't supported if your customer simply ordered the wrong size, picked the wrong color, or changed their mind. But if something goes wrong on the production side, like damaged products, a wrong item, a printing issue, or a manufacturing error, we've got your back. We'll reprint or refund the item for free, as long as you submit the issue within 30 days of delivery and include a clear photo or video showing the problem. And there's no need to return any item to us. One heads up, if the same issue affects multiple items with the same design, you'll need to show all of them in a single photo or video frame. And just to be crystal clear, Printify won't refund or reprint items if the customer ordered the wrong size or color, the order wasn't delivered due to address issues, the DTG print is slightly off as there's a 1/2-inch tolerance. Refunds are added to your Printify account balance and you can withdraw them. Though, if your billing currency is not in USD, it'll go straight back to the original payment method. So now that we know the bare minimum, let's talk about how to go beyond that. Protect your store and still keep customers happy. Okay, now you know the official policy, but let's talk about the real game changer. How you respond when the policy doesn't cover it. Let's call this the Rulebook versus the brand blueprint. Pretend your customer ordered the wrong size. Technically, you could just say, sorry, can't help. And hey, you'd be within the rulebook. But what does that feel like for your customer? They don't care what Printify's policy says. They care if you'll make it right. Here are some easy, high-trust moves that still protect your brand and margins. Offer a one-time discount on a reorder. Keep the returned item and use it for a mock-up, giveaway, or social media content. Set aside a rainy day fund, even just $100 to cover the occasional refund when it's the smarter long-term move. More on this in a bit. Use kind, clear language to show you're human, not a robot quoting T&Cs. Here's the truth. Most people don't expect perfection. They just want to know you care. And that one kind response could be the difference between a 1-star rant and a loyal customer for life. All right, so you've got a damaged product, a misprint, or something's gone wrong with the shipping. Here's exactly how to submit an issue with Printify step by step. Step 1. Log into your Printify account and head to the Orders tab. Step 2. Find the order that has the issue and click to open it. Step 3. Click Submit Issue next to the affected product. Step 4. Choose whether you want a refund or a reprint. Step 5. Select the issue type and write a short description. Step 6. Upload clear photos or a video showing the problem. And a few tips to avoid delays. Photos should show the issue clearly on a flat surface. Use a ruler if the placement's off, and you can upload up to 5 images or 1 video. Once you hit submit, you'll see live updates inside the order page. Pending means that your request was received. In progress lets you know that the team's reviewing it, and resolved means you'll see what solution was approved. If we need more info, you'll see a Go to Request button. Just click that to reply with more details. Just remember, you've got 30 days from delivery to submit an issue, so don't wait. And for the smoothest experience, always include clear photo or video evidence right up front. It's the fastest path to a reprint or refund. Return policies aren't one size fits all. They depend on where you sell. And some platforms have rules you can't change. If you sell on a marketplace like Etsy, Amazon, or TikTok even, the platform has its own return windows and protections in place. In some cases, you're expected to accept returns even if Printify wouldn't normally cover it. But if you're running a standalone store like Shopify, Wix, or WooCommerce, you set the rules. That means you can match Printify's policy exactly or build in some flexibility if you're willing to absorb the cost. To make life easier, here are 2 return policies you can copy into your shop right now. Just be sure to tweak the tone and terms to match your brand and platform. This first one goes by the rulebook I mentioned before. Use this template when you want to fully align with Printify's return policy. Use this template if you're creating your brand blueprint. It lets you build in a little more goodwill or if you're selling on a platform that requires more flexibility. For deeper info on each sales channel, head to our Help Center. We've got a full breakdown of what's required on platforms like Amazon, Etsy, TikTok, and more. If you're selling outside the US, heads up, return rules might not match Printify's policy. For example, in the EU, online shoppers have a 14-day cooling off period. If you're a professional seller, that means customers can return products for any reason and you're legally required to refund both the item and the shipping cost. So if you sell to customers in Europe or any country with strong consumer protections, you may need to be more flexible than Printify's default policy. Bottom line, check the laws in the countries you ship to and build your policy accordingly. If a package can't be delivered, it has to go somewhere. By default, Printify uses an unbranded return address from the print provider, which works fine, but gives you zero control over what happens next. Want that return to come to you instead? You can set a custom return address, like your home or business, and here's how. Go to Store Settings, under Ship from Address, choose Custom Address. Enter your info and hit Save. You can even preview the label right inside your dashboard so you know what the customer will see. And just a heads up, this feature only works with some print providers, will only be applied if the item ships from the same country as your address, and if you use this option, you'll be handling the returns yourself. But it's worth it if you want to reuse returned items or show customers that you're actually reachable. More control, more opportunity. Just be ready to receive the occasional oops in the mail. So your customer ordered the wrong size, or the wrong color, or maybe they just changed their mind. Printify doesn't cover these cases, and technically you don't have to either if you're going by the rulebook. But how you choose to handle these moments, that's where brand trust is built. Here's what you can do. Offer a one-time discount for a reorder, let them keep the item, then send a replacement at cost, add it to your content kit, use it for flat lays, social posts, or wear it in a video, gift it or run a giveaway on your socials, turn it into brand story content. This is what happens when people mess up their order, and we make it right anyway. These moments might sting short-term, but they build long-term loyalty. And every oops is a chance to remind your audience that you're not like the big guys. You're better because you care. Here's one of the simplest ways to save yourself from stress and bad reviews. Build a tiny refund fund. Put aside $100 in your business account, not for inventory, not for marketing, just for making problems disappear. So when a customer is being difficult or something's gone wrong that technically isn't your fault, you don't have to panic. You don't have to fight. You just refund and move on and protect your energy and ultimately your brand. It's not about giving in. It's about staying in control. Because if it costs you $15 to avoid a one-star review, that's not a loss. It's an investment. Look, no matter how solid your return policy is, no matter how kind you are, you will get a Karen. One day, someone will leave a 3-paragraph rant about how their shirt arrived one day late and it ruined their entire family vacation. And here's what you do. You stay calm, you stay kind, you stay in control. Use clear, polite language. Point to your policy, offer a refund if it's worth it, and then let it go. Getting one over-the-top customer doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means you're doing business. So take the refund from your rainy day fund, take the story for your group chat, and move right along. Here's the deal. Returns don't have to be scary. You now know how to handle them with confidence, clarity, and way less stress. Whether it's a legit issue or a classic customer meltdown, you've got a system that works not just for you, but for your brand. You know what Printify covers, you've got templates for your store, you can even turn mistakes into marketing. Now go check your return policy, tweak it, copy and paste the template, add a line that sounds like you. And hey, if you've ever had a wild return story, drop it in the comments. We all need a good laugh or a group therapy moment. See you in the next video, and remember, your returns process isn't just damage control, it's brand building.